In every moment, my love will be tempted. We're sealed in forever, always, every moment. Even in the face of greatest charm, my thoughts will be all yours, my motto one. And when the search comes at the end of the road, be it death, be it loneliness, I'll be your abode. I'd say of the love we once knew, that it's not immortal, but a flame that grew. For the love we shared, so intense and true, doesn't need to be eternal to be fruitful too. In memory and heart, it'll forever glow, like a flame that burns, an eternal show. In every moment, my love I'll be attentive. We're sealed in forever, always, every moment. Even in the face of greatest charm, my thoughts will be all yours, my motto one. And when the search comes at the end of the road, be it death, be it loneliness, I'll be your abode. I'd say of the love we once knew, that it's not immortal, but
早春的阳光洒满窗台， 日子轻轻落在地毯上拍，咖啡香在空气中荡漾，每一刻都是诗音的开端。晚风轻拂过城市的喧嚣，星星点点亮着夜空的微笑。月光下影子拉得好长，生活的小确幸藏在寻常，每一个瞬间都值得珍藏，平凡的日子也能开出花香。日子城市间的其实美好，用心感受每一刻都闪耀，平凡之路也铺满希望，让爱与希望在心中生长。午后的时光在树叶间流转，窗外绿叶和阳光模糊偏见，偶尔抬头望望远方，梦想的翅膀已悄然张开。夜晚静谧，如梦如幻，思绪随着月光轻轻飘散。平凡生活也有无限可能，让心随风起舞，不再彷徨。每一个瞬间都值得珍藏，平凡的日子也能开出花香。日子城市点点皆是美好，用心感受每一刻的闪耀，